Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, continuing where we left off because, well, that's what we need to do. This will be the final day of me dubbing over previous recordings, because after this point I will have it set up properly so that I'm actually recording myself. Now, I realize at this point I don't have torches. I didn't bring anything at all to go exploring with. But I am almost completely positive that this is one of those mounds that I can get lots and lots of cool treasure out of. I just am not at all equipped for it yet. So, put stuff away, grab the coal, grab the wood, because I need to start making stuff out of it. Alright, so for starters, make some torches, put the sticks in the wrong place. Then I'm like, wait, I can't make anything else because I don't have a crafting bench. So 3 for an axe, 3 for another pickaxe, 1 for another shovel. Like, wait, I need more. There we go. Drop the crafting table next to. Alright, there we go. So I'm good now. Got an axe, another pickaxe, and another shovel. And we'll just put that away. Here's my extras. Alright, we're good. Now, once again, looking around on the map, I'm like, let's see, I've gone one direction, I think I've gone east. I have not gone that much to the south. So we decide, let's just go ahead and head this way for a little bit. Let's find out what's in this direction. Oh yes, this is going to be a special episode for many people, because I do find something that is apparently exceptionally rare. At least, it's hard to find in the Twilight Forest. And I happen to stumble right onto it. But I'm not going to tell you what just yet. From the looks of it, you will have to wait another roughly 3 minutes. For now, I'm still looking around going like, this stuff looks cool. And I get to the edge here and I'm like, oh, apparently I'm on a fairly decent-sized plateau. And the rest of the forest is actually beneath me. But I don't see any more reeds, because I want to find at least 3 more reeds so I can expand my map. I see this giant meadow to my left. So I'm like, but I have to go down for that. Let me see what else I can do without going down. Like grabbing a sapling. But no, don't see anything useful. But still just exploring. It's like, oh wait, I need torchberries. Let me go down here. Now here's the thing with torchberries. I'm like, oh, look at the little glowing dot. Wonder if I can interact with it. And I killed the little glowing dot. And here I start feeling bad because I'm like, oh man, I killed the little glowy thing. Like, okay, so for me to collect that, I need that. Wait, it disappeared. No! It's just like the vines where if you look at them, they disappear. That sucks. You know, if you put the reticule on them, they just disappear. So that means I have to be smart, and I actually have to break the block that they're attached to collect them. But I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing lots of minerals that way, though. So, looking around. Aha, more torchberries. So this time I'm smart. I'm like, okay, don't look direct. Ah, shoot. This is where, that's right, this is the second time I'm like, wait, does it disappear when you look at it? So that was my experiment for that. Like, oh shoot, okay, well I'll collect this, because this is, always useful to find earthstone, and you'll need at least, I think, 3 to make a wand of excavation anyway. So here's where I start finding my way out, or at least trying. There we go. And I'm out. But I'll find torchberries somewhere else. See. Also, this is where I'm like, I wonder if I have gone over 20 minutes, which of course would be 1 episode for me. Ah, here we go. See torchberries. Don't look directly at them. They're attached to there. So there we go. Here's how you get them. I now have torch berries. So now I need is glowstone. And yeah, good luck finding that in Twilight Forest. I don't think they have glowstone even in the... I was like, wait, that's red down there. What the heck's red? And for those of you who have never seen one, here we go. I'm waiting for it to load. It's very... It actually ends up lagging the machine pretty bad, just because of all the stuff in it. But, here we go. The rare thing in this case is, this is a fire swamp. Now, for those of you who have watched Princess Bride, you have some idea of what a fire swamp is. Although I have not seen any ROUs, which is the rodents of unusual size. But I'm sitting here going like, wow, this is just a dangerous looking place. Then I'm remembering what my buddy Scorched Muffin said. There are hydras in the forest. I'm like, oh yeah, I better be careful and not get too close. And I'm like, let me just wait for a little bit more of this to load. Not get too close. I'm like, oh, ooh, there's the hill. Inside of that must be the Hydra. Ooh, hear lots of flames. Like, oh, something's shooting at me, something's shooting at me. Because I have heard that you can be one shot from the Hydra, even in full iron armor. Once again, Scorched Muffin told me so. So I'm like, okay, so let's be very cautious in the approach here. Trying to make sure that I can find a way out if I have to. Because if I'm having to run, I'm going to be running in a hurry. Just being cautious. And they're going like, oh, that's what makes that noise. Just a random fire. Of course, it isn't like in Princess Bride where you get at least 2 pops before it suddenly explodes. I'm like, yep, that's got to be in there somewhere. Somewhere in that thing is a Hydra. I was like, I'm not feeling particularly brave at the moment, though, so we're not going in there. We will just try to see if we can get close enough to see the Hydra. And where's that noise? I don't find out where that noise is coming from. So I try to get over this way, look there. I'm like, I wonder what the identifier says for these. It says smoking block. Oh, there's the Hydra. I'm like, shoot, shoot, shoot. Don't go after me. Okay, he's looking the wrong way. So, I get up. See if I can get out of the area, get a better look at him. Oh, he's turning around. He's turning around. There we go. Get a decent look at him. I'm like, well, aren't you a very large thing? So, looking at this and going, well, I really don't want to play with that right now, because I am definitely not equipped for a heavy-duty combat. This is just an exploratory mission anyway. But yeah, there's the Hydra for those who want to see it. Big, nasty Hydra. I'm like, okay, so I'll just go away from it. Oh good, the boss bar is gone. Let's just explore around and then I'll go back to the normal world. Where we don't have to worry about giant hydras. Okay, grab that. Grab the egg. I'm giving the chicken a reprieve for now. But I really just want to see how big this place is that I'm on. Now, just to be clear, I have played, I have beaten one Minotaur dungeon. You know, all 3 levels. And compared to, like, the dragon, the Minotaur boss is a cinch. Especially if you play smart. Because you just, you know, break a little hole, make it so that he has a limited area that he can maneuver in, and shoot him to death. That's what I did. I just shot him with a bow until he died. I had leveled up a level 30 bow, and a nice little flame 2, power 4, Just beat the snot out of the guy. He didn't last long. But let's see, I'm coming down here, looking around, going, Do not look directly at the torchberries. Very mineral rich area. I likes. Yeah, now that I've had a chance to think about it, definitely going to go with a turtle. Because even if I can't collect hives, I can use it here, you know, in the Twilight Forest, to collect a bunch of materials. So, that decision has been made. Notice these reeds that I didn't notice the first time, but they were there. There you go. Little lag there, little glitchy area. Collect that. Look down and go, huh. A little hole down underneath there. Don't want to accidentally throw the egg. Let's see, I can hear zombies. Kind of like, should I go in there? Oops. Almost had a nasty fall there. Yeah, I'm just literally just looking around, trying to find out what all might be in here. You know, actually, I probably should find out if a turtle can break a hive, because eventually there are rock hives that the turtle will dig into. Hello, little birdies. Oh no, don't worry, I'm not going to murder any of you. None of you are ravens. Let's see, looking around and going, this is kind of a nice meadowy area. Looking around some more. Don't see any reeds to speak of. Becoming very, very disappointed. No reeds. Alright, well, I'll walk along this river thing, and if nothing else, this is where the reeds should be. Boy, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm going to do all these double-overs in one night so that I can get them all ready. Okay, so this is where that lava lit up area was. Okay. But Twilight Forest is a nice, safe place to explore on the surface, and a very dangerous place to explore under the ground. And it has many, many more bosses than the normal world does. Alright, looking around, still not seeing any good reeds. See, now the little will-o-wisps run away from me since I murdered their friend. Run away, run away! It's the wisp murderer! See, looking and seeing that there's a big flat area up above me to my right. And since I'm going to have to go that way anyway to get back to base, I will go exploring it. You know, come to think of it, it'll be harder to do in adventure mode the way that I beat... What the... Hurt something. Either get hurt or hurt me. Yeah, something hurt me. Oh, it's a skeleton, and they're not going to burn in the Twilight Forest. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, wait over here. Wait for him to get closer. There you go. Get him, get him! Get him, get him, get him! Level 15, and I have no food on me. Which means it's about time to go ahead and start heading back, but I want to go ahead and explore this area first. So, yeah, I've also changed the configuration files for the treasures, because normally there's a lot of railcraft treasures. For some reason they're weighted very heavily, so that you end up with lots of railcraft stuff and almost nothing else, and I don't like that. So I went ahead and changed the weighting on the railcraft treasures so that they're much smaller. In fact, many of them are non-existent. Like, I don't want wooden ties in my treasure chest. That's just... I just don't see a point to that. That is not a treasure. A railroad tie is not a treasure, and it has no point being in a treasure loot list. So I went in and changed those configuration files to remove that. If you want to know how to do that, just leave me a message and I will either share the files with the folks. Same way I can share the backpack configuration files I've been working on to add in some of this stuff. Ooh, here's the barrow, it looks like. Actually, that's what I said the first time I saw this. Turns out it's not a barrow, but this does from a distance look a lot like a barrow. When you get close and go, wait, there's no little iron gate at the beginning. That means it's not a barrow. This is actually the entrance to a Minotaur dungeon. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Look in, make sure, because it's got the right blocks, and it does indeed look like a Minotaur dungeon. So I'm like, not going to go into that now, but that's a really nice thing to pick up for later. Let's see, which way? I haven't explored this one yet, I don't think. Go check out a few more of these buildings. See if I can find any more nice treasures in them. You know, free loot, always good. Who doesn't like free loot? Let's see, I'm trying to remember if I actually find another. Nope, nothing here. Just have to dig a little ways down to find out if there's one there. See, checking the map, not really seeing anything. Spotting a very flattish area down there to the lower left and going, huh, is that a dark forest? And getting a little closer, it is indeed a dark forest. So I'm like, not really wanting to go in there just yet. So just deciding to take a little browse around and start heading back towards the warp point. Since I'm like, oh shoot, I'm getting down on food. So start walking that direction. You don't want to run whenever you're getting close to starving to death. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's see, looks like a possible ravine, but no, it is not. It's just a big gaping hole. Entrance to a cavern. See, kill a few of these deer so that I can have emergency food supplies should I run out of food, and I will. I know I should really say spoilers, but you know what? It's my own damn series. Get over it. Come in a little too close to the fire swamp here. I'm like, well, let's see if I can get over here and get these sugarcane without taking off the Hydra. Oh! Like, oh! Hydra bar just came up. Let's get away from the Hydra. Here we go. We got away from the Hydra. There we go. Far enough away now where I'm not going to have to worry about things. Yeah, get the food ready just in case. I'm noticing that I'm really getting low. Trying to figure out how to get up here. I'm like, okay. Nope. I want the shovel. There we go. Start working our way up. There we go. Start working our way up, working our way up. There we go. And we're back up on the plateau. And I've run out of food. There we go. One's all I need just to get me a little bit farther. Some more beehives. Just regular old stone. And I'm like, you know what? I've done lots of exploring and it's got to be close to the end of a day, so I'm just going to go ahead and head out. And of course, it also starts raining, and I'm like, wait, this is what rain looks like in this texture pack? That's it? I'm using this texture pack from now on. I prefer this rain particle effect to all the other ones so far. It's just straightforward, and it's not all that different from, real world. I also tried right-clicking on some of these bunnies. Coming up on the warp point, so I'm going to think, okay, I'll grab the treasure, and we'll go back through. Grab grab everything that I want to keep, and then figure out what I need to leave here. I'll leave the poisonous mushrooms, or poisonous potatoes. We'll need the wooden planks. Let's see, what else will I need to leave? I'll leave those two things since those are only useful here. What else can I leave? Leave some of the food. A potato. Yeah, let's leave that in there. And then hop back through to the normal world. Ta-da! And I'm like, oh, yay, the day has begun. But I still have a couple things I have to do before I can shut it down. So I guess the next episode will be a little bit longer one than usual, since we're now surpassing 20 minutes. Try to put as much away as I can. See what spots I have left. So like, okay, well, that's everything I have here. Looking and seeing, is like, is there anything I can do with this stuff here? Anything I can do with this? No, not really. No extra inventory spots. I really just need an extra chest. But I have all the sugarcane I can use. Eat a couple pork chops to heal up. Take a long walk. That hurt. There we go. And this is why I set up a row like that. Collect these. And see, I realized I'm like, okay, well, I have 30. That's enough for 30 pieces of paper. I don't need that many just yet. Okay, 21 is a little more of a reasonable number. Let's just go up, make some paper, maybe do a bit of research. So here we go. Paper. I just realized I had that, I have some sort of a shrub in here. So let's go ahead and see if I can make this map bigger. And this is a waste of paper. Because the map is not from this world, it doesn't actually increase its size, which I'm like, well, shoot, that was a waste. Let's see if it changes its name. See, that's map 0, that's map 0, so I'm like, well, shoot, that just didn't do any good at all. And I'm like, let's see, can I do anything with a bunch of paper? No, not Miss Graphs, can't do anything with that. And my cat's wanting my attention. Hello, cat. Alright, so decided to go ahead and my first batch of research I always try to do with furnaces, because they provide lots of different kinds of resources. Let's see, just spread these out. There's 4, 5 furnaces, and as you can see, by whenever I put them in here, plenty of materials and fire, so you can get a lot more stuff. And this is why I'm like, okay, do a little bit of research. What am I going to get here? I get Fractus, Alumentum, and I'm like, wait, I don't have any more research stuff open. I'm like, okay, I'll just finish this research later. Can't totally tell what time of day it is, and I haven't made a bed or anything, so I'm like, okay, it's just time to stop. Good night, everybody.